Hi, it's Leland here, and it's Sunday night, and it's Halloween weekend, and I just thought that I'd share with you a copy of the book here, and I'm reading Patricia's story. Pat's one of the editors of the book, and it's called Two Worlds, Lost Children of the Indian Adoption Projects, and I should know this by now. But anyway, it's a book, it's an anthology of narratives from a Native perspective, from Native adoptees. And my story is included in this, and I just wanted you to know that it is available on Amazon, and you can just search Two Worlds under books, and you can probably find it that way. And anyway, it's quite an interesting read, a lot more information than what I thought that would be there, and so I'm actually really glad to be part of this project. And so thank you to Trace for including me. We talked over the last year and a half or so, since February or March of 2011 until now, and she was with me and saw me through the process that I was going through as far as getting my certificate of Indian blood and my Navajo certificate of a birth certificate or adoption birth document, actually. What is that called? Anyway, it's a birth affidavit is what it's called. And so she was with me through the struggles that I went through. And anyway, it was a struggle, and I'm really thankful that I found the internet and that people found me along the way. And it was also how I connected back with my relatives, my biological relatives, the Kirks in Ganado, Arizona, and throughout that area. And anyway, I just want you to realize that this really is a history-making book. I mean, I'm really, really glad to be part of it. Let me see. I don't know if you can see that. See the title on there. It's getting dark, and I really wanted to come to the beach because the beach is the reason why I moved here to LA. But not only that, is that I didn't realize that by moving here to LA, that through the assimilation projects back in the 1940s and the 1950s, the Kirk family also was removed to here, to Azusa, California, and they lived up on Sunset Avenue in the 600 block up there in Azusa. And I have ridden the 178 bus on Foothill Boulevard past that place so many times. It was amazing that when my Uncle Ernie and I went over there with my Aunt Carrie, that I had been past that neighborhood probably 1,000 times. I'd even worked over there in Baldwin Park, and that's the reason why I had during 9/11 is when I worked as a telephone operator, and I had worked in Baldwin Park. And so that was the reason why I'd ridden that 178 bus. And so anyway, it's really interesting to know that through my thinking that I was called here to Los Angeles, that I really, really feel like now I really was, and I really feel a sense of completeness for being here. And so this is where I call home now, and it's where I really, really feel like I'm alive and my energy is, and where I feel a sense of peace and a sense of worth and a sense of self-being, and I feel a part of the culture here. And LA has many cultures, and it's a port city, and I just love it. Anyway, I just wanted you to know that this is where I love being, and it's the sunset here, and there's a full moon. I didn't even realize that. There's a full moon. You can't even see that above that light, I don't think. Let me see if I can get rid of that light there for a minute. You can kind of see it through that. I'm in a gazebo where there's good lighting. And so, anyway, I didn't realize that there was a full moon out, and I guess that's the reason why that storm Sandy that's affecting the eastern seaboard is going to be that Frankenstorm. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi and to connect with all of you that are on my Facebook page and that have been following me, and I really want to thank you for doing that, because it really has meant a lot to me. And it was through a lot of my struggle that I went through is in my notes, so please read the notes. You can read them from as far back as they go back to February 28, 2011, and you can see how desperate I really, really was to get my documentation, because I could not get a job. I could not do a lot of the different things that people people think they can do in a free nation. And I'm Native, and I was born here, and so it just, begs the question, why did that happen, and why is it continually happening to Native Americans? And now it's voting season, and now you see, Native people and stories. I even posted one on my Facebook page about an elderly Native woman who was having problems with her DMV and getting her documentation because she didn't have the necessary things that the state of Arizona required of her. And like I didn't have the right things for the state of California or the state of Utah when I needed them. But I was very, very fortunate to have good friends that I could rely on to help me. And when I called and I asked, they were willing to help. And so I'm extremely grateful for friends like Troy and Jim and Sarah and Rick and the people that helped me start the Facebook page. And I continuously am very, very thankful for them. And I mention them often. Anyway, here's the sunset again, and I think it's gone now, but anyway, you can kind of see that it was a nice warm day here, and I'm going to sign off. All right? Thank you again for following my page, Adopted Native American Citizenship Affected by the Real ID of 2005. Sometimes I can't even remember that name, so, if I can't remember the name of a book, there it is again. Then you know the reason why I can't remember that, okay? Sometimes I can't even remember my name. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I will let you go. Enjoy your week. Thank you.